Hello and welcome to Meerkat Chris. Now, what is a Meerkat Chris, I hear you ask? Well, that's irrelevant, but what isn't irrelevant is what this channel is all about. Films, games, and stuff. Yes, you've heard that right. Today's a bit of a special video, as the 15th of August marks the 2-year anniversary since I started up this channel again and started getting it going from scratch. So let's settle down and get ready to look back at this past year of Meerkat Chris. The highs and the lows. Let's get started. So if you guys were around last year and you caught my last year's 1-year anniversary video, you will have been aware that I made 81 videos in the span of last year's timeline, and I kind of wanted to either keep that going or improve upon that number. Well, I kind of didn't do either of those and kind of reduced it down to 41 videos this year, but I do feel that the best videos I've made have been during this past year. Videos like my Mission Impossible but I redo the audio myself, dealing with a lack of motivation, are we too harsh on CGI in modern films, MW2 and my first online experiences, and so I finally tried Battle Royale. Yeah, they're some of my favourite videos. I definitely feel like, if nothing else, I've stepped my quality of my videos up quite a bit from the other year. I did notice that in the last year, a lot of the videos came off a bit samey, and upon reflection, I don't really like that, and I find them kind of boring. They were either just like collection videos, which I am still doing, don't worry if you're into that sort of thing. Reviews, which I think were just a bit too bland and generic, or, you know, just time-wasting videos. Although I'll be the first to admit I kind of enjoy some of those videos. I think I basically spent too much time trying to just stay consecutive with making 2 or 3 videos every single week without really thinking too much about what I was actually putting out there. It was just kind of like, oh, okay, so I have to do another video in this series, like what's in the box, and then I have to do a movie review after that, and then a collection update, and then so on and so on and so on. And I don't know, I can't really go back to those videos anymore. Not to mention the fact that I was just so boring in those videos to watch. I don't know how I am today. I might feel very different about how I am today in another year's time, but I was just basically like, hello and welcome back to Meerkat Chris. Today we're going to be reviewing Avengers or something. It was like borderline ASMR without me being aware of what that is. So if you're into that sort of thing, yeah, sure, go check out my old content. Why not? You can give me some views in the meantime, I don't know. No, but I just feel like my videos are a bit more entertaining. I think the pacing's done a lot better now, with me being a bit more energetic and able to speak a bit louder. Of course, part of that is down to the fact that the first place I stayed at uni was a hall's residence, and I was right next door to loads of other people who probably were listening in to what I was saying. Yeah, of course I were. What else would I be doing? So I was very much like, hello and welcome back to Meerkat. Yeah, I think my living situation is a lot better this year, so that probably helps, and helps make me feel a bit more confident when recording these videos. And of course, if you haven't already noticed, Meerkat Chris is a really small YouTube channel with a very tiny subscriber base, with 508 as of recording this video, and that means I can still experiment with my content and such, which I have realised in this past year, which has allowed me to do a ton of different types of things, such as this, and this, for example. And although I said this last year, I kind of just feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Maybe that'll change in the next year, we'll have to see. He is hoping, at least, anyway, right? And we may not have jumped too much in terms of subscribers. We've definitely got roughly about 400 more people on this channel. That is actually crazy. Like I've said before, that's not huge compared to the rest of YouTube or anything, but we've been steadily growing as a channel every few days, and part of that is down to the fact that I've had my 2 most popular videos this past year, with one of them being a movie review. Yes, that's right, this past year was also the first time I ever truly felt kind of like a YouTuber for real. And that's because I just did another typical movie review, but of Black Panther, that MCU film that released about half a year ago now. I reviewed that just as I would any other film, but because, you know, if you were around at the time when Black Panther came out, there was this really weird craze around it, and a lot of people seemed to love it. And I just happened to be in the minority of people who thought it was okay, I guess. And so, because of that, I ended up being part of this target for a lot of people who loved this Black Panther film and got a lot of hate comments for the very first time, actually. This was the first time I experienced like a split, a huge divide in what I had said between the people who kind of saw where I was coming from and the people who were like, hey up, that's my favourite film. So yeah, that was a That was a weird thing. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because not only was that really unusual for me in my channel, in the sense that I was getting literally hundreds of comments every single day for ages. In fact, I still do get comments to this very day on that video. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because, in retrospect, I think I handled it very well. I never really got upset over anything that people said, and I really enjoyed having one of my videos actually get some decent traction for a change. And it really made me realize that, yeah, I can do this YouTube thing because I really do enjoy it. And that's the most important part, I think, that I really do enjoy it, even though the reception to my content may not be the best. I'm still having a ton of fun making these videos and making content for people who actually stick around. It's really cool. So yeah, I just hope in the next year, like I said last year, that we can really get it going a bit more. And I want to stay consistent a bit more with my content, because if you haven't noticed, I have. So I'm definitely going to be trying to improve on that. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on a bit too much again, and I was wanting to keep this video short. So here comes the most special part of this video. I want to give a huge thank you to Kathleen, you know, the girl who lives with me, and the dude, also known as Jack. These two people in particular have really got me to keep going and making these videos for you guys, and they've been involved in some of these videos, as well as pretty much watched every single thing I've uploaded, which is crazy. And whilst we're on the topic of thanking people, I couldn't wait to give a massive thank you to everybody here. You've all been pretty much just been really active on my videos and making me feel better about making these things. And in a way, I kind of consider you guys friends. Yeah. I know there are more of you, but these are the ones that have just kind of stood out a bit more recently. Honestly, I love it when I get a video up and people pretty much instantly click on the video, watch it, and then there's some people who just comment on my videos. It feels very much worthwhile, and I hope you guys will stick with me for the next year or so at the very least, please. I kind of need you guys. Sorry if it was a bit too much about myself. I didn't want to do that, and again, I apologize if it was cringy. So even though we've had way less videos than normal on this channel, I honestly feel like we've done a lot more. Anyway, just before I finish this video, I do want to say that I am going to be working on some new videos in the next few days, so you've got that to look forward to. And as long as you guys stick around on this channel, I will be making sure that these videos are as near top quality as possible by me. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the video. Why not leave a like and subscribe, because like I've said in the past, it really makes this whole thing worthwhile for me. And yeah, maybe I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.